wins. I mean, he said it last night. He was like, "Yo, it's a rigged election. He's gonna contest it. Like, no matter what happens, no matter how overwhelming the vote is he's gonna, you know."
Then he made it seem like he got the goons on standby, like yo, telling his people to stand by.
he said, so he said, stand back and stand down and stand by. I'm like, yo.
Wow, we know you ain't cool with that, Jim. We know you ain't down with that, Jim.
Fuck the whole election. Fuck both sides. Can none of them niggas do 10 push-ups? Fuck them old. Everybody from the black side or Democrat side, they fighting for Biden. I understand it, but really, what does that nigga bring to the table? You heard? He can't even run around the block once. You heard? At this point, for these old white people, it's just bucket list shit that they get to rule the world before they die. Because he's in no shape to take on 8 years of running this country.
He ain't gonna make it 8 years.
Neither is Trump. These niggas are 70-something years of age, going on 80-something years of age. Niggas are stuck in their old ways. They don't even know what's hip out here. Nigga, fucking Biden talking about some WAP. Nigga, you don't know nothing about no WAP. Nigga, that shit don't. They're like, come on, man. Let's be serious, man. To get the black vote, we see white people do some strange things. You heard? Trump included. You heard? The black vote is very powerful. Whether we vote or we don't vote, it's equally powerful. Biden needs us to vote. Trump doesn't need us to vote to win.
Trump rolled out the platinum plan. You see that?
Trump gave people money in our hoods in anticipation that they won't vote, which is cool because they vote is not really needed. That's not what he's worried about. But as long as he gives them some money, 9 times out of 10 they won't go to the polls and vote against him. Biden needs all the black votes he could get, so he's going into the middle of the hood and doing some strange things that doesn't really look too classy. You look like you're doing some bullshit, so you know. But I'm not too political because people start to throwing sleigh hammers at me for keeping it too real in today's society. And I understand we need a new president in that. But for me, it's like a shit show. Pick your toilet bowl because we're gonna go through some shit anyway. And it's never been a president that I've known in my life to help me pay my bills at the end of the day. You did, and I tip my hat to Obama. But if Obama was as strong as Trump was, we'd have a lot more shit going on for ourselves. What Trump did for us was show us that the legislation does not run the office. Because he gave them the ass to kiss. And for the time that he's been in there, I haven't seen him listen to anything that the legislation has said. He only listened to what he thought about he should be doing. And that goes to show power. I think they kind of tricked Obama into thinking that, man, you better do what we say or as we're going to give you this little bit. But if Obama was as strong as Trump was as far as, nigga, I'm doing this. Ooh, imagine what he would have did on top of that, the Obamacare and all the other things he was able to do. He was only able to do a little bit for us that helped us out a tremendous amount. So imagine if he had that little bit of power, that edge that Trump is giving. I'm not thinking about what Trump's doing. I'm showing you what Trump is doing in the office. You heard? But for the next person that goes in there with some sense and some power and really knows how to run this country, then you know that the legislation should not stop you from running this country the right way. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. He has the support. He has the support in the other branches to get things done.
Cool. However it goes, this person got to vote for that. This person got to go vote for that. At the end of the day, he was going to do that shit regardless. You heard? You show me some person that told him you can't do that and tell me something he didn't do that he wanted to do. What person stopped him from doing anything he wanted to do so far?
Jeffrey Epstein.
What is it? Well, Jeffrey Epstein, I'm not giving Trump no kudos. I'm just saying, like, he's a fucking pirate inside of that White House. And if we have somebody with the sound mind and has the country in their best interest in their mind and go into that White House as a pirate, the country is going to get a lot more out of that than somebody going in there and following by the rules of the legislation and things that we've been going through for the past 400 years, whatever.
You're basically saying to beat the beast, you got to be the beast. That's basically what you're saying.
100%. 100%. It's going to take a hell of a person to get in there and take the same tactics that Trump is using, but for the greater good of our country, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Because a lot of people misconstrue my words like I'm in favoritism of Trump. I'm not. I'm just
that his actions
if done by somebody different, can equal to some great shit happening for the country. If that makes sense.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense.
It's nothing about Trump. It's what the mess he's making in the White House. If it was somebody in there with very responsible, can make that same mess turn into something great. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yo.